Thanks, Robin. Just want to throw a shout out to a charity we support here, Beyond Blue. It's no surprise that we're in pretty average times at the moment around the world. Beyond Blue are there to support anyone who feels like they're suffering a bit of anxiety, depression, or anything nasty that's really getting you down. Give them a call, check them out at beyondblue.org.au. Otherwise, feel free to try and we'll go ahead over there and support where you can. Donate, chip in what you can with where you can. Give them a call if you need them. Rod, what else we got going?
Our store, we're going to donate a good chunk of the money from our store, as well as a good chunk of our subs money come September, October. So don't forget, you've got a chance to get in here early, get a really big discount with September on Twitch. So there is going to be a huge month for us in October. So tune in and get ready to help us donate.
And I might just jump in here for a second, Rod. We were completely muted throughout a lot of that introduction. So when we get a break or a chance halfway through, we might have to come back and talk about that.
We'll get echoes coming through. Who's got the stream open?
Someone's got the stream open to help the numbers.
Just mute those bad boys.
So this if 2020 was if 2020 was a stream.
That's all.
All right.
That's us. There's traps
Okay,
everywhere
we rolled.
And ta-da!
We rolled it. We rolled a nat one tonight.
You all owe, we all owe money to Beyond Blue.
Yeah, I feel like we'll start off with that counting as everybody getting a nat one.
All right.
Not me.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Do anything.
Oh, sorry, that's right.
And so if I
We're just going to charge you for every time you don't get the joke.
Guys, remember, I'm medically slow. You can't discriminate against me.
I believe the word you're looking for is shouldn't discriminate.
All right.
Yeah, so I think as the DM, I'll just whenever my like enemies roll a nat one, do I just get to impose it on one of the players, or how does that work?
That's all on you, Dan.
Right. So
No,
for some reason, I
you
think
donate.
we'll be getting like nat twos. I don't know what that's all about.
No, I think play characters only.
Yeah, play characters only. That would be tough, unless.
See how we go.
Hang
on, here we go. If I kill a player, then I'll pay $20.
Ooh, that's
that
$100.
seems like a reasonable thing.
Maybe
Don't
nat
do
one for
that.
the bag. Big baby.
Yeah, so before our break, we'll go back over what all this, means that we're donating, just in case people didn't hear it.
Absolutely. I appreciate everybody sticking with us, and hopefully now we can get into some fishy fun.
Oh.
That's the title of the episode. Let me write that down.
So, on the last episode of Raging Roll's attempt to bumble through Waterdeep, we found ourselves delving deeper into the underground dungeon which belonged to the Xanathar Guild.
Would you say we found ourselves deep in water, in Waterdeep?
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Sure did
Good night,
get
guys. I'm out.
Yellow card.
Yellow card. So as our players delve deeper, they eventually found themselves in possession of a few diamonds, which I was told very quickly were the primary ingredient for resurrection spells, which should be great fun. And then we also, as the players had just fought 2 back-to-back battles, they found themselves being quite tired and a little bit weary. And as most of them were damaged and hurt, they walked around the corner to find a room full of beds. And it was in this room of beds that 3 of them almost immediately fell asleep. The rest of the group agreed that there was a need to set up a watch. And just like that was so, with was it Claymore taking the first watch out the front of the battle. The rest of the party went to have a sleep, and while almost completely unable to perceive anything in the dark chamber, Claymore turned around to realize that all of his companions had disappeared. The beds that they had just been in still warmed to the touch as he was
Sneaky
left
motherfuckers.
isolated deep in a dungeon under Waterdeep. Meanwhile, at the rest of the players, you could hear the sound of something dropping into water. The plop heard a few times as 5 little people sprinkles fell into the water. They awoke at the bottom of a giant bowl with a looming golden fish swimming above them. And all they could see into the outside world was a giant floating eye that looked in on them and smiled. It was with that the party began fighting for their lives. And as they were fighting, another bloop was heard as Claymore came descending down from the heavens, floating towards their prey. Or their predator, I think, would be more the apt description in this case. Battle quickly ensued as the party began to try and get this massive fish away from them. And that was when... who was swallowed? Was it Claymore?
It was Zim.
Oh, no, Zim. Our incumbent small person was quickly gobbled up as the easiest of the prey and found himself inside the belly of the fish. And it was...
Our resident explorer of inner parts of...
yeah, our resident cavern explorer, shall we say? As we left off midway through the turn of Red Helm.
Yes.
Go ahead and finish your turn.
Yes. After successfully getting off that guiding bolt, I shout out, "It's lit up! Aim for its gills!" As I start to swim as fast as I can, the rest of my movement away from it. And am I able to do a cantrip or like another spell or?
I'll let you do a cantrip. Yeah.
Okay. As I'm swimming away, I'm going to sacred flame it, the fish. So it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Awesome. Yeah. So it's going to make a dex save. It does not make it.
It takes 7 points of fire damage.
Radiant,
That's the one.
which is
Yes.
good for you because it takes all the damage.
Aha, take that. That's all I
Fish.
got, baby. As I swim away from it because I don't want anywhere near that thing.
You shoot out this guiding bolt with one hand, following up with a call from the heavens as this beam of light shoots through the fishbowl, hitting your target from above, as it sort of attempts to keep its mouth closed with Zim inside it. So it's going to roll a concentration check to see if it can continue to hold onto your companion. And with a nat 20, its mouth continues to clench shut, holding on to this little tasty morsel that it has been fed. Next up, we have Ren.
Ren is going to swim away a bit further away, probably about 5, 10, 15, about there, and line up a shot. Send a shot the way of the fish. Where is it? That's a 15 to hit.
15 hit, yeah.
And sorry, one sec. Okay, unleashing damage plus 1d6 for Hunter's Mark. I have active from last session. That's a 9 damage, piercing.
So pulling back your bow underwater, you again pull it to the furthest you can. It takes a bit longer underwater to pull it to its maximum range, but for a practiced archer such as yourself, it's merely an inconvenience. And the arrow flies through the water, bubbles floating behind it as it pierces the side of the fish.
Sweet. And that'll be me done.
Next up on the order, we have Zim. You find yourself holding on to the tongue of this fish as you are in its mouth. I'm going to need you to make a strength save.
Oh dear.
Here you go. You got this.
-1 to strength.
Ooh,
17.
17.
Oh, I'll take that.
As
Huge.
the fish tries to again gulp you down, you manage to hold on tightly. Your arms used to carrying books up and down staircases in the library. This is not the first time you've needed your strength as you hold on tight.
It's not the first time I've been inside something.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Why?
He just loves it. He just loves it.
Just can't help being
Shimmy. Shimmy.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Just keep wiggling. Just keep wiggling.
Yeah. dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
I mean, I'm inside. It's hard to miss. I literally shoot in any direction.
Yes, indeed. So yes, you blast it with a firebolt inside its mouth. Luckily, it's got a sort of a dry chamber in the mouth itself,
God damn.
and the fire actually seems to go off without any hindrance, smacking it inside of its closed lips. And it is going to again attempt to hold it closed. And indeed, it does manage to just keep its mouth shut as the fire begins to singe it. But it does do that full 3 points of damage. Anything else in your turn?
Unless I can try and escape, but I'm pretty sure I can't do that right now.
No, that would require an action, but I think you did a pretty good job of attempting that by burning it from the inside.
I'm good for the moment.
Awesome.
Good for the moment.
Claymore, as you float from above, what is your first attack upon this enemy?
I'm gonna get up danger close. I can't click in my token.
Your token?
Okay, we'll work that out. We'll work that out in a sec. Can someone drag me next to Fishy?
Mm-hmm.
You were there, right? This is it. Here?
There we go. Okay, perfect. I'll have to work out what's going on there. And I am going to cast Vow of Enmity.
Dum, dum,
As a
dum.
bonus action, I get advantage on any hit.
Go for it.
Let me just take that off and hit it with the heavy thing. which
That's
is-
always a good first step.
Wacky, wacky.
I have a warhammer. I couldn't quite remember what it's called. Wacky, wacky. Here comes an attacky.
Oh,
Did someone
24 to
say
hit.
divine smite?
Divine Sword.
Whoa.
Hits.
Whoopah.
Very good. And so you're doing one-handed?
Yeah.
And then you're Divine Smiting as well?
Oh, come on, D&D Beyond. Okay. Can someone roll 2d8?
Sure.
I have just. Oh, no, I can do it.
There's 2d8 for you.
Okay, so an extra 7 points of damage.
Beautiful. So you float down from above, wielding your hammer as it begins to glow a radiant light, and you drive it down like Thor landing on the ground on top of this fish as you smash this radiant hammer onto it. And it does a total of 16 points of damage. What an entrance. It's got to be said.
Yeah.
It's not undead or a fiend.
No, it definitely is.
An undead goldfish. So good.
Fiendish goldfish.
It's a bit of a rapscallion, but I don't think that counts. All right, so next up, that's anything else in your turn, sorry?
No.
Awesome. So next up, we have the goldfish themselves. As on their turn, they will attempt again to swallow the inconvenience that is upon their tongue. Go again and make a strength save, please, Dave.
-1 to strength is not my strong suit.
Oh!
20.
Oh, there's the first of the night.
And that 19.
What a damn
Wow.
good throw.
Nat
All right.
19.
So, yeah, you managed to grab on so tightly that you begin to pinch the fish itself. The pain that it feels causes it to, again, having to make a save to see whether it spits you out or not. Luckily for it, it manages to hold on to you as as it does not want to give up the free meal that it has been given. It begins to thrash around with you inside it. Claymore, make a dex save.
A dex save. I
With
think I have-
disadvantage because you're underwater.
Fair call.
Oh, this is
Fair
cool. Oh,
Number
19 for
one.
the first roll. Come on, what's next?
19 or 12.
Oh,
Oh.
very good. Yeah, so the fish's tail swacks around. You manage to avoid the thicker part of it, and rather you just get slammed by the torrent of water and the nice, swift little wispy bits of the tail. So you take...
Oh, tickle.
you take
You take?
2 points of damage
Oh, nothing.
as you just get blasted around a little bit. Next up, we have Soraya.
Oh. What? Okay. So, oh dear, she's fucked. So I'm gonna cast first level chromatic orb at him, cause she.
Remembering that your character doesn't know she has disadvantage.
I know.
Gotta play that demon fire chick, you know?
Wait, Red Helm, what were you saying about the gills?
Shoot it in the gills.
The gills, okay.
Seems as good a spot as any.
Hopefully this will work. Oh, fire!
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, why?
So you, in the moment as you float in the water, you're feeling
Yeah.
completely off balance. It's not a spot you've been used to. As you grew up with your family, you had the chance to train in a variety of different settings, but nowhere did they think to train you in the middle of a pool with your fire spells. You know, it really never came up as an option for them. So as you remember the trajectory that you need to throw your orb so that it would land at the target spot, your muscle memory kicks in and you forget to encounter the drag, and the ball floats about halfway there and then fizzles out as the fire eventually just makes a bit of steam and gas and bubbles and then floats to you.
I am also gonna swim away. So 15.
So half movement speed.
Yeah.
Water.
Gonna
Beautiful.
move over there.
So anything else in your turn?
Oh, I think I'll leave it at that.
Cool. Next up, we have Bear.
Yeah, mate, this is how it goes down. So I'm going to, do a bit of kick and flip in here, and I'm going to swim up to the backside of it, right onto its tail, and I'm going to grab my blade because I'm just sick of this shit. And I'm going to
Just
I can move it.
faintly here. Carve me out. Carve me out.
cut, man. And I'm like, this little bugger only goes up me, no one else. So
Oh wow, envy.
I'm going up flops and
Jealous.
blade and not hitting shit by the look of it.
You hit that Flox and Blade, and for the second time, you've realized that the scales on this thing are just impenetrable. Your Flox and Blade designed to really, kill fleshy targets quickly. This fish seems to be made of strong stuff, and your blade skitters across its scales.
Yeah, well, that's about me fucked, eh?
Next up, we have a Red Helm.
Okay. Red Helm is going to. Red Helm's going to cast Spiritual Weapon. I'm going to drag out another little token for me just so I can know where it is. All right. Shimmering Ashley J. Williams appears and is going to attack it in the gills.
Awesome. Hit it.
All right,
yeah.
I'm going
Oh
to
my
add I'm going to use
God.
my Channel Divinity to Guided Strike that to add plus 10, so that becomes an 18.
That hits.
Kill this thing. All right,
Clerics and their inability.
only 4 points of force damage, unfortunately. And can I bonus action cantrip or?
Yeah, go for
No,
it.
action cantrip, yeah. Okay, Sacred Flame again. He needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, let's see how it goes. And it does not make it.
Okay, it takes another 4 points of radiant damage, so 8 points this round.
Awesome.
Woo.
Yeah. So again, you strike at it. You summon your spiritual weapon, and it strikes at the gills. The scales taking the brunt of the force. But as it does that, you also call forth this holy energy from above, burning it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to keep swimming, fit the half movement away from this thing.
Just swimming. Sorry. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so next up we have Zim. Can you make that strength check for me
Wait.
again, please?
Wait, sorry.
you make a con save?
Ren just disappeared out of the queue.
That's always good.
I was at 2.
Ren, you were 20. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'll bring you up. I'll let you go first. Sorry, Ren.
Okay,
You should be good now.
Ren is just seeing that the weaknesses in the gills, are hearing that being called out underwater. I'll just
Underwater
pull back,
visions.
line up an arrow and shoot, trying to get right under the gills there.
Beautiful. Go ahead.
$21 to hit,
Oh,
Hits.
Nice.
and hits.
and with Hunter's markup, that should be 9 points of piercing.
Aw.
Beautiful.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
another
Numbers,
beautiful
guys, big
shot.
numbers.
The arrow goes right into the gills as the fish squirms, thrashes around. In that thrashing motion, you find yourself unable to hold on as well. Go ahead and make that strength check with disadvantage for me, please, Dave.
Guys are killing me. I'm already at disadvantage with my strength.
Oh,
I got rid of 2 bad ones.
As he thrashes, the tongue is just
Oh,
too
no.
slippery to hold on to. You find yourself very quickly going down the. I've never actually dissected the digestive system of a fish, but the tubey tube. You go right down, and you find yourself in a sloshing pit of acid. So I'm gonna get you to, I guess, make a con save for me.
At least I've got a negative to my con save. That's good. 17.
All right, makes it. So half damage on the pool of acid. So you
Oh,
take
Jesus.
2 points of damage, and now you will every turn until you are removed from this be taking 2d4 points of acid damage. Half that on a successful con save.
God.
Exit via the anus.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Exit by the anal gland.
Is there a clear way for me to exit by said gland?
It looks like it's a pretty closed system so far. You'll have to use your action to do a bit of digging on your next turn.
God.
So it is your turn actually. So go ahead. You do have an action to use.
Yeah, I don't enjoy being inside of this thing. I'm going to barrow my way out.
So the 11 does not hit.
Oh, hit. Damn. Do I get an advantage because I'm inside? I mean, I can't miss, right?
Yeah, I'll give it
Say.
to you. Take the 22. Your logic is sound.
Why are you being so nice?
This music is
Well,
so
if you were
good.
stuck inside the fish and you threw fire, I'd let you hit with that fire too, providing that
No,
your
no,
second
no,
roll
to
failed to-
everyone. I didn't trust you.
Zim, Zim, if you see any ghostly hamsters called Lemmywinks, follow them. For Lemmywinks knows the way out.
So you do. Is that 13 points of
Oh
what damage?
dear. Lightning damage because I'm inside water.
So yeah, you absolutely just bring this lightning to a focus, just blasting it out into the ether. You don't necessarily know which way is up, but you blast, and it smacks the fish on the inside, and again it just thrashes about. You just get coated in this acid as you're sort of moved in through it all, and it does take 13 points of lightning damage.
13 lightning and an additional, so the additional 7 points there as well.
Awesome.
So it's 20 all up.
Good hit. Yeah, you see with that strike that some of the inner lining of the stomach seems to have started to peel away.
Awesome. So it now takes 1d4 damage every turn as well from acid because the lining is disintegrating.
You know, it is a bit high up, so you're going to have to flip it a little bit, but if it happens, it happens.
Okay, yeah, sure. Give it a reflux.
So I'll say that it gets an infection, and it'll sort of really flare up in the next 12 to 24 hours. All right, next up we have Claymore.
It dies of a stomach ulcer.
What a truly
dysentery.
So Claymore is still toe-to-toe with this thing, or toe-to-tail?
Absolutely. You are currently on the back of this thing, and you've just brought your hammer down on top of it. As it has now thrashed around, you float just above it.
I've never done this before. Hunter's Mark.
Oh, damn.
So, combine that with the Channel Divinity, I get advantage.
Nice.
Wacky.
Here he comes.
Here comes a Warhammer. Upside.
Oh. That's... Do you get advantage? Like, do you get +4 on your hits with the Hunter's Mark?
No, that
was Ren.
Does everybody or just
Hunter's
Ren?
Mark.
What? Advantage?
Just
I
Ren.
feel like it was just Ren.
No, the Hunter's Mark, does it give you bonus to hit?
No, that's my,
No,
one of
I get
my race
extra.
traits.
I think it's just a Hunter's Mark for me.
Did you
I'm
cast
gonna-
Hunter's Mark on it?
Yeah, just then.
Cool. So does that give you bonus to hit?
No.
So,
No, I don't
Bonus
think
It doesn't
so.
give you. So just bonus damage if it does hit.
Yeah, it's an extra 1d6 or something, right?
I'm just trying to help you out here because neither of those attacks.
Oh.
nope.
That's-
However, if that's not going to cut the mustard, then I will re-roll.
Oh,
Smart
I'm
move.
going to cash that re-roll.
well done.
Oh yeah.
Just quick yell out to
Come
the
on.
chat. If you want, you've got the ability to trade those points in for rerolls and for
That'll
trap
hit.
requests.
Cool. Who needs a reroll? I got a heap of
Yes.
coins.
Yeah, we all do.
So I'll put it to you this way, Mark. How do you want to do it?
Whoa!
Oh,
What?
Yes.
What?
I
with one hit, he wants to
I
cut
didn't
me
think
out.
it was looking this bad. I was about to dump a whole heap of divine flame into it too, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna cash my extra Hunter's Mark. See what that paid off with. Pew pew. Okay, nothing spectacular.
Smashing it.
I would like to aim for the soft, squishy belly, where I'm assuming there's a wriggly Zim.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna try and create an exit.
Yeah. So right as the fish is swimming around, from your vantage point as it thrashes, you see a piece of it seem to start creating bubbles as if it's heating up. And it seems that spot there has got the most pressure in it.
Flashes go off internally. And there's a little silhouette of a tiny nose. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the warhammer around to be like the pointy end of it, and aim for squishy belly.
Beautiful. So driving this hammer pointy side down, you pile drive it into the soft fleshy bit of this fish.
I'll say that there were 2 test swings to begin with.
Yeah, you're just gonna warm up, get a bit limber, and then just drive it in. So yeah, from your perspective, Zim, you just see the belly of the fish sort of start to concave a little bit, and then you just see just this piercing, and then this pressure differential as you and the liquid inside just get through that hole that's just been generated. Yeah, so I think that's a good enough sound. That's a you just get sucked right out of there, and everybody else outside sees this fish start to exude this black ichor, and a little gnome. Sorry, what are you, a gnome? Yeah, little gnome boy just bloop, comes out floating around. Armor a little bit worse for wear, a little bit acidy, nicely etched, and the fish slowly turns upside down and floats to the top of the surface.
Oh, goody! I'm the one that pissed off Xanathar.
Yay!
I'm just in shock right now that the fish is dead.
It's so sad.
I know. I was expecting to have to dump a whole heap more stuff into it.
Yeah,
I know.
For the next round of I was prepared for the next round of combat. I immediately rushed over to Claymore and Zim. Are you two okay? Do you need some healing?
No, I'm good. However, I just rush up to Claymore. I'm like, Claymore, are you still fairly exhausted, are you?
No, I'm well rested. I'm well rested now.
Okay, sweet.
I fought off sleep for a whole 8 hours before trying to work out where you guys had gone. And now I eventually drifted off, and here I am.
Okay.
What's
happening over there in the bottom of the screen?
Oh.
Oh,
Are those
jeez.
bubbles?
So on the bottom of the floor, as you now examine it, you notice that it's made up of pebbles. You see many colored pebbles of a variety of different colors and shades that litter the bottom of this floor. Kind of in that comical, like, arcade style fish bowls that you often see where, like, the rocks are made out of vibrant colors. Xanathars does have a little bit of style, at least.
Right, well, if we're okay, should we go and investigate what's down there? We got to figure out a way to get out of this thing.
Wait,
What?
Redhelm, you need to
Yeah.
check me out. Obviously something's wrong if none of my spells worked. There's obviously something happening.
Well, you know what? I'm not very smart, but I do know that fire and water, like water beat fire, that's science.
That's just math.
That's math.
But it's magic.
Magic math.
magic math.
Make a
I
wisdom
know.
save.
I'm not usually this big. Fish aren't usually that big. I think. Where can we see Xanathar anyway?
So Xanathar did seem to disappear for a while and didn't watch the feeding process.
Okay, we should try and find our way out of here because this is weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Are we
we
looking,
should get
are we
out.
looking for another stone?
Yeah.
And then we've got
Oh,
something. I can't remember what it was.
hang on. I'm
Yeah.
going to cast. Oh, I'm going to cast
Okay.
locate object.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So let me put that in the thing because I know if it's within the 1,000 feet of where I am right now, I know exactly where it is. Haha. Okay.
Tally ho!
Okay, so I describe the and name the object that we're after, and I can sense the direction of the object's location as long as it's within.
So
1,000 feet.
I will ask you: have you ever heard the Eye of Galore described to you?
No, but I know what it's called. I know it's called the Eye of Galore.
Is that
Well,
all
it
you
says
need to
I
be
can
able to
strike-
say its name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name
Cool,
object.
you do. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Divination spells.
oh, it's good. It's great. So you're realizing that now you're in this fish bowl, and you look around, realizing that even though you've killed the fish now, it seems that you're stuck the way you are. You realize that, maybe we should at least try and find out where we're going, if we can figure out a way out. And so you cast Locate Object. Immediately on description, you get a strong gut feel that it is actually sort of below you and to the right.
Oh
I
my
immediately swim
goodness!
for it.
Reddown, where you going, bud? What's going on? What do you see, boy? What do you
Down
see?
this way. Down this way. Like,
Quick, boys.
dog paddling. Like.
Quick, boys, let's follow Skip. Let's go. He's got it. Let's get it. Come on, Skip.
He's doing it. What
All
a
right, I
lad.
swim
Oh,
straight.
fine.
I thought his name was Redhelm.
Skip to
Right,
his buddy.
just come.
So as you go, you guys, and I'm going to put it in the middle because it's not actually the right orientation, sadly. You guys see one of those chests that are in fish bowls. It's one of those ones that like open, bubble up, and then they close down. Bubble up, close down. And within that bowl, you see a gem. A gem that is a jade green that is almost the pinpoint of where your locate object seems to be guiding you to.
Where
So
is
is
it?
it going up and down?
What's
Is
it, sorry?
it actually going up and down? Like,
It absolutely is. So as you watch this thing, it opens with bubbles coming out, and the bubbles stop, and it closes.
All right, I'm going to get my spiritual weapon ready to shoot at anything that might lunge out at us as I see a little gnome friend start moving his hands in a weird way.
I'm gonna grab my javelin and just jimmy it so this shit doesn't close.
I send
Like
send
jimming
my
open the
mage
flames.
hand. I send my mage hand in.
It is to scale, by the way. So this is a very big chest.
Oh
So
dear.
your javelin
Mimic.
is less than a toothpick to this thing.
Ah,
Would you say the stone is more than 10 pounds?
Relatively, yes.
Zim, would you like some help? I too can cast Mage Hand. Are you holding it up? No?
No, but
Well-
can two mage hands carry 20 pounds?
I'm not going to hold the
works?
lid open, Hinza. I'm going in to just collect the item from inside and bring it out. So
You're gonna get stuck again.
Just the mage hand.
no. The mage hand is going in. I'm sending the mage hand in.
That's
How
fine,
heavy?
Zim.
how heavy do you reckon that is, that lid, boys? How heavy do you reckon it is? You reckon I could hold it?
If anyone could, you
Go
could.
for it.
yeah.
Anybody could it's you.
Yeah,
I can help you.
I'm gonna jam myself in the middle like a giant.
Beautiful. Like a fucking Greek god. You dive in.
Atlas,
Go ahead. Make a strength check with advantage as the rest of the team just eggs you on.
How was your player
Sorry,
character
does
killed?
strength save. Hang on.
How was your player
Dang.
character killed? Oh, I did.
Oh,
Dang. Oh, dang. Can strength.
Can
Yeah.
strength indeed.
Such strength. Many ways.
Beautiful. So yeah, you just rage out, push up on this lid, holding it open, and the funny thing with this is not that you're able to keep it open, because you surely are. But the thing that you didn't keep into account is you're holding on so tight that when it opens, you rise with it as well. So you pierce it open and then whoop, up you go.
Yeah.
And you act as sort of a spring that every time it comes down, it has at least a bear-shaped hole that it can be crawled through.
Hurry up and grab that bloody stone, boys. Come on.
Claymore, go Claymore, you're right there. Go.
I'll grab it.
Red, go get it.
I grab it. I reach in, I grab the stone.
As you grab the stone, go ahead and make a con save for me.
God damn it. Sticking true to the name. As I approached it, my brain was going, check for traps, and then I forgot.
Oh. It's illegal.
It's fine.
Oh,
Hey, it's a 20.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Unnatural 20. Nice. So a wave of magic just bursts from the stone. Do you have the Stone of Galore with you?
Nope.
No, it's hidden, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Phantom Dennis has it.
Yeah. The magic of this stone, as you touch it, it just completely sends this wave out away from everybody. Before you all know it, you crash through the roof of the Winchester Shields.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Holy shit.
You find yourselves wet, but normal-sized through the roof of your establishment, and you see that the stone has actually made its way into... Sorry, the eye has made its way into the stone.
Oh, so it's like teleported all of us to the stone.
Correct.
Well, that was handy.
Holds it up. That was fucking weird.
I don't trust this.
What the
And
hell
that
just
with that
happened?
burst of energy that washed over you, all of you find yourself just a little bit stronger
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
as you level up.
In the immortal words of Greg, hey baby!
Level 5.
I'd like to
Why?
cast. I'd like to cast.
Eyeball.
You said that, not me. I didn't say that.
Yeah, so as a result of that, you have made a hole in the top of the Winchester Shield, which is where some of you have rooms. So it's sort of in the rafters is where the ghost was able to actually hide the stone. And you've now come through the rafters and made a hole through somebody's bedroom. Who's up the top? I think Red Helm.
My room.
Yeah, so Red Helm.
Me.
You now have a really nice star view of the evening.
Awesome.
It's a nice little skylight.
I don't mind. I rolled 7 for my hit dice. I'm very happy right now. Nothing gonna bring me down.
Ain't nothing gonna bring me down. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down.
4 balls.
I've got to keep on moving.
Everybody on Twitch really does join just to hear us sing. I feel like that's really the.
reason.
I can sing Hamilton.
No, not again.
It's okay. We want to save that. We want to save that for a significant milestone.
Sorry, is that too quick a reaction?
But no.
Not gonna waste my shot.
Yes, extra attack. Get up amongst
I have
it.
Revivify, guys. We're fine. We're fine.
Just need all the diamonds.
I have 2 diamonds at the moment. So we're
Oh, 2.
There we go.
Yeah. So basically, what that tells me is, as a DM, I have 2 free kills up my sleeve.
good.
That's
Yeah,
how.
that-
Right.
That's if he's nice enough to bring us back.
You guys have not yet experienced death in this setting. Who knows what that looks like?
I swear to God, if you kill her,
I don't have a mean streak.
look, I'm really, really wary because you have been really nice, and this has been way too easy. I don't trust this.
What do you mean easy?
There's your first free kill, Robin.
I was not, as in, like, I wasn't expecting to kill the goldfish that quickly.
It's a
I
goldfish.
thought it'd be harder.
2 sessions to get there.
And it wasn't exactly attacking us. It was just
And-
trying to swallow us
And
in
on,
the whole
on
time.
the way there, during that encounter, you guys almost died several times. A few of you
Yeah.
were unconscious during that session.
I
Yeah.
was just thinking, yeah, okay.
So I mean, like,
and
I don't feel like that was too easy.
Whoa, my spell attack went to +8.
Okay, there's like a tiny part of me that wants to take Sending just because I love Jester from Critical Role so much, but I'm not going to.
Hey, D&D Beyond, if you're watching, your HP management is horrific.
Yeah, the character sheets of D&D Beyond are hopefully going to keep improving. Is all I'll say.
Yeah, I hope so.
Like, I like absolutely most of it, but the management of HP as you're leveling
Yeah.
mainly up.
No, it's definitely like an afterthought for their platform so far. But I think if they can get that right, it'll just be the perfect ecosystem.
I feel like we need to adventure in button campaign and start at level 20 and end up as level 1.
Can we
I
take a long
have
rest?
seen that done, but it would just be like it would get increasingly harder and harder, which is an interesting dynamic.
Can we take a long rest, Robin?
It's up to you guys. What do you guys feel like doing?
I'm
You guys
gonna
just-
call out to Phantom Dennis. Phantom Dennis, are you here?
You see nothing.
Tap once if you're here.
You just hear a tap.
All right, I hold out the stone. So now it's red with a green eye.
Yes.
Hide
Did
this.
you just drop the stone of galore?
I hold my hand out. Can you take this and hide it somewhere else, please?
The
How many
stone floats
eyes-
up into the rafters, and it's like I just see the stone stop there for a second, and then the stone floats downstairs again.
Okay.
How many eyes was it missing?
Three.
Great.
We have two more to find, but we didn't find that guy's mage hand staff.
No, we didn't.
Yet we can always go back.
Yeah,
I don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah, I want the mage hand. Lily wanted the hand of the mage, but
Oh, I am so excited.
I run over to Mist and give him a pat and give him some food. Sort of starving.
Aw.
Very, very glad to see all of you. You see it run up and almost bear tackle you with its enormous size, as it finally is not abandoned. And,
Has it been a good boy? Has it not peed in the corner?
you have not yet walked downstairs, so I'll leave that for a later discovery.
are we going to bring Miss with us next time, buddy? Or what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. He was just getting nourished after being abandoned for so long. We're going to definitely
Great.
bring Mist with us. He's stronger now.
So I pat him as well, so I can have my spirit seeker. So I start to attune, so I can see through. I can see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears.
You're very friendly with my dog there,
Take your
Bear.
dog.
Yeah.
It's like that communist meme. It's like our dog. It looks like Rod's frozen again. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
It's something with my
I love
Skype.
that face.
It's just it's just very nice.
I might try to uninstall and
hang on.
reinstall Skype.
Let me get a photo.
We're just gonna have eventually we're gonna publish a book, which is just the many faces of Rod.
Did you take a
Free
photo?
stones.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, looks nice.
Awkward pictures of all of us.
Oh yeah,
What do you
this
want?
is
Read
what
it too.
we're here for. Is the awkward photos.
What are you all drinking
Now, I
tonight?
don't really remember how we get the remaining stones.
Well, I still have.
I
this
thought there
spell.
was one stone, so you guys are ahead of me.
One-
The eyes. Also, are we all currently in my bedroom?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, in the game.
Would you like to describe what your bedroom looks like?
Sure. It's full of different weapons and knickknacks, but the thing that gets you is the bed. It is the finest silk, goose down mattress and pillows. It is like if anyone touches it, they'll be like, it's the most comfiest thing ever. He might have been a noble in a previous life. Well, he was a noble
What
in a
the
previous
hell?
life. That seems to have transferred over to Red Helm's room, and over the bed, over the mantelpiece of the bed, there is a giant image of the chest up of Jason, looking fabulous,
Nice.
in a golden filigree armor. It is absolutely beautiful. Very much not what you would expect Red Helm at all to have.
Bless you
Is there
for
any
continuing
of
that.
Jason's clothing out?
No, it's not out.
Did you-
That is one thing about the room. It's very clean. It is very clean.
You revealed to some of the members that you were the duality
Yeah.
of your personality. That
No, to everyone in the party, yeah.
So they all at least know why there's this sort of random man
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
wall.
Rod, you need to have Robin's pedo stash up there.
No, the photo,
Sorry,
the photo I've got Dan's stash as well. It's pretty good.
it's great.
Wait,
I
what's
like how
that?
it's just like part of my like forehead crinkle. It's great.
The auto zoom is always fun.
Yeah.
All right. So, how did everybody go leveling up? What did we all decide to go? Just as a point of interest, starting with you, Dan. What's your level 5 look like?
Yeah, 36 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah, level 5. And I have 2 new level 3 spells. I've got Revivify because I'm gonna need it. And I also got Spirit Guardians.
That's awesome.
Nice. That'll be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was like, I'm still one of the squishier characters. I'm not like Claymore who can rush in and annihilate a thing in 2 turns.
That's fair. How did you go, Soraya? What does level 5 look like for you?
Fireball.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a feeling that's going to be a common trend tonight.
That's going to be the
I
reason
got
that we actually die.
slow. I
And
can't
slow.
believe how powerful slow is.
It is a great spell. I look forward to you destroying most of my enemies with it. So, yay for that.
Also, I got 3 spell slots for level 3, so I am like shocked and keen.
You're just blasting.
Mhm.
Next up, we have Zim. What does it look like for the wizards?
Zim also picked up Fireball and went actually
Yes.
the total opposite of slow. I actually took Haste.
Nice.
I intend to just start giving the old little pat on the bum to a couple of our melee characters,
Nice.
and
Is that
then
sort of on the
join
way out? Or...
Haste. Just on the way in, right? On the way.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh gosh.
And look, I just little whisper in their ear, little sweet nothing, and then watch them just out of there. And Haste is actually really cool. They not only get a little bit of AC bonus and advantage on dex saves, they also get gain an additional action on each of its turns. The action can be used only to take the attack.
Yeah.
So, there's dash, disengage, all those other things, but
mainly attack. The important ones attack.
mainly an attack. So I feel that maybe letting our melee have an extra little turn of slashing crap out of something with the massive 2-hander, and if like a barbarian got to attack 3 times instead of 2 times instead of 1 time, I feel like that would be helpful.
Pretty nice, yeah, absolutely. All right, so then the next person, Ren. What is your archer have in store for us?
It's minor, I think, but it's significant. So I did get an extra spell slot, which I've filled with a level 2 spell called God, what's it called now? To lose me. Spike Ground, I think. Spike Growth. Which should do some nice damage. It's basically laying a trap or making it unfair terrain, which is going to be awesome.
That's pretty
and
cool.
also managed to gain a second attack, which is great, very helpful.
So now you can shoot 2 arrows in a turn.
2 arrows in a turn.
Oh, that's not minor. Come on, that's doubling your effectiveness.
Hunter's mark.
yeah, it's huge.
Hunter's mark, and then two attacks is going to be amazing.
So you get Hunter's Mark for both?
I don't think.
Yeah.
No.
Because Hunter's Mark doesn't disappear until it dies, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Last.
And then it can be
hour.
moved to somebody else freely. So it's pretty cool little spell. Then we have Bear. What does level 5 look like?
Yeah, so that's extra 10 feet movement with me, so I'll be keeping up with young Zim there with just an extra couple of steps on my end. Dumped a shit ton of hit points as well, and an extra attack. So I'm ready to chuck a bit of Reckless with a double attack, so it's going to be an interesting hit and swing.
I think
Triple attack. Triple
this
attack.
is the perfect time. Yeah, well, exactly that. You'll get quadra attacks.
I know.
So this is really good for everybody as you feel this new power course through you. Because who's got the best perception? Anybody want to just... what's your passive perception at?
14 or something?
15.
The only cool... Oh, I forgot to mention, I did get Destroy Undead, but it doesn't matter because there's no undead so far. I'm at a steady 13 for my passive
13.
perception.
Ren, I'm going to say that with your keen hearing, you hear sort of and because of your history stalking the night, you do hear what seems like the unsettled sound of townsfolk. You hear like the woman screaming. You hear the people rushing out of the place. It seems like there's a commotion going on north of the city in the direction of just up north. There's nothing really that pulls that way.
Guys.
Can I climb up onto the roof through the hole that we made?
If you get notified by Ren, yes.
Yeah, guys. There's a commotion outside. There's screaming. Can you hear it? It sounds like it's coming from.
Oh, I can hear it now
way.
that you pointed it out. Yeah, roof, so we can see what's going on. Or
Yeah. Who can get up there? There's a big hole in the roof. Surely someone should be able to get up there. Zim, can we throw him? Bear, throw Zim.
All right, go ahead and make an acrobatics check, Zim, as you try to stick the landing.
Oh dear.
Oh, please, now.
Oh, baby. Just tumble that bad boy into a little sphere and just pop the legs out.
Flipping your way through there, you manage to land beautifully onto the top of the roof. As you peer out into the distance, you see something very interesting. You see several beams of light shining into the sky. You see a beam of fire, a beam of ice, a beam of lightning, a beam of necrotic damage, and all of them are just spraying and commingling, and you can see pieces of buildings start to light on fire.
Nope.
I relay that down to the team. Like, dude, there is some freaking stuff going out up here.
hey,
There is like light everywhere. It's insane. There's fire and necrotic things and lightning and people and stuff and I wish I could explain it, but your brains wouldn't handle my explanations.
DM, is that
yes.
potentially in the direction of where we know the Xanathars layer to be?
So what's interesting is that you know where the tunnel system is, but you've never actually been into his lair because that doesn't tunnel into the lair.
No, we did get a map from that guy about
Of what it looks like, the lair itself, right? But in your perception, this is actually in a very different location to where the sewers was that you went through to get to that initial entryway.
Should we go and help out, whatever it is? Like, stop it?
I think we should go and check it out. Clay?
Okay.
What do we think?
Are we gonna have is everyone jacked up and ready to go, or are we gonna have a chill out?
I'm good. I've done a couple of spells, but other than that, I'm okay. I'm ready to go. And hey, I for some reason can now do something if anything bad happens to anyone. Touch wood.
I suddenly feel like I can knit you back to life.
Except yourself. But that's all right.
Before we jump into this, and I really appreciate that we started a bit late, but I want to just quickly take 5-10 minute break here before we jump into this next part, just to make sure everybody's well rested, so we can go all the way to 11, which would be another hour after we come back.
Well, in that case, our character's going to take a short rest then or something, whilst we're taking a
I don't
rest.
think that's appropriate. Okay, we'll be back in just a little while, aiming for the top of the...
We roll, we rage, and we rarely check for traps. We are Raging Roars. Yes, it's not very good, is it?
I'm really planning on round 3 killing every single one of you.
I don't know how you make
Thank
characters and not get emotionally involved. Like, these are my babies.
Well, honestly, I like all of them.
Rule number 1, don't piss off the DM.
That'll do it. Cool. Awesome.
Nat 20 to start.
Dude, you should have repented. Why didn't you repent?
I know, right? I wanted that +3 shields.
I hear the hellish scream of the 2 banshees that are flying in the trees above you.
On my back. And you know what? I'm not gonna let you down. I am not gonna let you down. With 14 points of splashing damage, I'm just shearing off feet left, right, and center.
Is this a Google? And I'm going to dump Divine Smite into it.
He finally smited something.
Finally smited something. And because it's a banshee, it's undead, right? Extra 3d8.
Oh shit!
What?
When Jan smiles like that, it is not because she's happy.
So I'm going to... This banshee, after being attacked and attacked, is going to wail. You have to do a DC saving throw of 13. If you do not, it does not end well for you.
DC what?
Oh shit!
Holy
Oh shit!
Am I in that range too?
I have
Take
advantage.
one
Con save.
Con save.
I have advantage on con saving throw.
That's a nat 1! Oh my god!
I have, do I have blessing still from earlier?
Yes!
But that's still a nat 1 though.
It fails.
Fails.
Then be the rules.
There's 9.
It doesn't matter, you still failed anyway.
Roll just in case.
I'm waiting for
Rod, I would like you to do the whale for us, please.
You know what?
Yes!
You
Yes!
wail. You wail.
Do
and
it.
I'll cop it.
First stream, do it.
You wail.
Oh, I can do it.
Oh. So Mark, you take 6 points of... Shit, this is going to wait people. I'm going to get in so much trouble. This is going to be hilarious.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
But anyway, Mark, you take 6 points of psychic damage.
Oh,
then you-
of course it's psychic damage. Yeah.
So, as you hear this... There is...
Tell me what I take.
A failure. A creature drops to 0 hit points.
Oh shit.
All right, welcome back. Before we jump back into the action, quickly throw to Rod to talk a little bit through to our charity stuff again.
Yeah, so as we mentioned at the start of this, October is Mental Health Month. So here at Raging Rolls, what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a Nat 20, Nat 1 game. So for every single game we play in October, every time someone in the party rolls a Nat 20, we are going to have one of our beautiful sponsors donate $20. So Arcana Cast is the first to come on. They're going to donate $20 for every 20 or Nat 20 that we roll. But on the flip side, for every Nat 1 that the party rolls, that player character that rolls it will have to donate $20 out of their own pocket to do it. Now, during that month, we've also had the great honour from the guys at Miniature Hub. They're going to donate a huge prize pack, which details coming soon. But we're going to silent auction it off. So the whole month, every game, we'll start at our first game in October and end it at sort of about this time on the last game. But we'll have a silent auction running with all those proceeds heading to Beyond Blue for Mental Health Week, or month, sorry, I should say. So that's going to be our little competition we're going to run. And we're going to, I'm sure we're going to be checking for everything and being made to roll for everything. So
It'll literally just be rolling the entire session. So if you like dice rolls, look forward to.
And don't forget, you can always make us have disadvantage on trap checks as well. Might put a few more of those
and
things
force
in
us to re-roll, even if we already got a nat 20.
yeah, so there's a lot of that scares me about coming in. And so I can't decide whether it's going to be worth doing digital dice or getting another camera to do real dice, so I feel like I have control, but
we gotta see. You've got to have the pressure of the group.
Yes, so that is us in October.
So jumping in, talking about mental health, as you get closer to the scene of these giant beams of light that are spraying out with all this toxins and fire and lightning, and you walk closer to see at first the whole group of townspeople just running towards you, trying to escape the scene of the crime, so as it were. As you approach, you begin to see at the epicenter of all these lights is a site that was much larger at one point. You see a floating eyeball with tentacles with eyes on top of them poking out of its eye as it flies around. And its mouth is open, screaming, as these tentacles are just spraying magical energies into the sky, into buildings. You see around it, there are several dead bodies already of townsfolk that are sitting at the epicenter. And as you all approach, the eye turns towards you.
Which eye?
The big one.
Okay.
Oh,
Range is going to quickly just against the wall stealth.
yeah.
Gone.
All right, make a stealth check for me.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Loving it.
Broad daylight, just pinned to the wall.
We're doing some practice for next month, and so far it's not looking too good.
No, it is not.
Oh my god, Rod, that background.
I know.
Oh, someone's been stalking my Facebook.
When did you get that moustache?
That was a couple of years ago. Oh my
Was that
god.
for November?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
my god.
Sure it was
I
for
don't know
me.
anyone that will willingly get that.
There's a few crackers on your Facebook, dude.
Yeah, I know that. That's awful. Jesus.
We do well.
Escalating.
I'm so happy that's not on the stream, though. It's not on the stream, so it's okay.
I don't know how it's not
It's okay, it will be next week.
I know. I look like a freaking pineapple.
It's an important look, you know.
All right.
I'm here to clean the pool.
Yeah. Can we kind of, with this thing looking at us, can we kind of fan out? Is it coming straight for us, or?
So let me just quickly move you guys all around on the map. This one is the fake you. You guys are all coming from this direction down the bottom.
Yeah.
As you're heading north. Feel free to position yourselves as you like. But as you walk in here, you do sort of come into a bit of an alleyway. Not a circular, sure, there could be a circular building. As buildings sort of line the edge here. And
where's the floating meatball?
I will put them in just a moment.
Great. And this alleyway, is there any sort of ability to go high, like use height, or is there only...
Yeah, so this building here is sort of a tower, which you'll see by the smaller circle inside the bigger circle.
It looks like a nipple.
I was going to say it's a nipple tower.
I was going to literally not make that joke to try and be a little bit PC, but here we go. We're going for it.
Free the nipple.
Guys, Robin is DM of the year, but art is not his strong.
And a big shout out to Sheriff Dan, who's better than our Super Dan, who just rated our stream with 9 people.
I'll take that. Thank you for rating.
You are witnessing my artistic ability as I present this map to my players. But more importantly, this is where we start to bring in a hero of this campaign, which is our friend Xanathar.
Please subscribe to us during September so our DM can get better maps.
And still probably not use them because I am just not great at finding right now.
Right.
It's part of the charm. I believe it really gives us like a homemade feel.
Yeah.
That's it's intentional.
Robin, I am looking forward to seeing your homebrew maps for sure.
All right, so you all enter this alleyway and find yourselves face to face with a creature of nightmares. a single eye, and I'll blow it up a little bit for visual effect.
Oh,
visual
God.
effect.
Oh,
A single eye floating in the center of this ball of flesh, with several of these eye tentacles coming off. And it now peers towards you the world around it burns from outrage.
I cast Bane.
Roll initiative.
I'm gonna rip that javelin off my head and throw it.
I'm just clearing. So yeah, please go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Can I get the jump on it?
It is.
I got one better than last time.
Well done.
Much better.
Actually going
Didn't click your character. That's half
Oh,
battle.
Sir Ryan. Oh, Jeremy.
I didn't pick the
No,
token.
I didn't pick the token. Going to change that to a 3.
Yeah, feel free to click and roll again, and then it will. Then you can just correct the number to the first one.
I said 3. Enter. I said 3. Enter. Take that. Master of roll 20 here.
Destroyer of initiative.
Oh, some people are getting some
Take
double.
11.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there we go.
Should be all good.
Excellent. For those of you that just joined us, we are having a playthrough of Waterdeep Dragonheist, and at the moment we are have just escaped Xanathar's lair, having killed his most prized possession, his goldfish. And in a mighty rage, after Xanathar discovered that, he literally started blowing up the city around him, and then the perpetrators who did that just waltzed in to his rage. And we're about to see how that resolves.
Wait.
We're not very smart.
How does he know it was us? He has no idea. Guys.
Literally
saw us in
looked
the fish
into
tank.
the fish tank.
We were this big.
He has a big eye.
Yeah, his big eye and his extra eyes, so I'm pretty sure he's very perceptive.
And somebody had to turn you into real small, you know?
Doesn't matter. People are in danger. We can't let people be in danger. We need to stop this shit.
No, we can't. Like, play
the noble good characters that I've got at my party, jeez.
Yeah, Red Helm was all for this, like, go help people. But me, I was like, I don't want to go anywhere near this.
Nah, we're going. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Charge in.
All right, is everybody in? We got all the initiative orders?
I think so.
Beautiful. All right.
shit.
So, let's grab this up.
This music is epic, by the way.
Yes, very good. It's giving me all sorts of tenseness. I'm ready feeling the energy coming out of Xanathar's eyeballs.
Everyone, hold on to your butts.
It'll be a bumpy ride.
Hold on to your butt.
Awesome. So, if you've ever seen the stat block of a beholder, you're in for a treat.
I have, and I'm really scared.
So, without further ado, we're going to quickly get Xanathar's little roll as well for his initiative, and then we'll get things started. So Xanathar popping in at a nice 13. Hopefully we'll be good. So at the top of the order, we have Ren. As you stealth around the corner, you have the first opportunity to attack or act upon this threat.
Okay, so I'm going to run across to the wall here, so I'm sort of got some kind of cover I'm going to be heading to soon. Sorry, going to head around the other side. My bad. Why is there two of me on there? I just deleted the wrong one. I'm really sorry, everyone.
No, it's all good as long as you know what yours is.
Fix it, DM. But my
Ren
you can
cast
control Z. You can control Z as well, can't you? Yeah.
Ren cast Blur.
But I'm no longer in the initiative order, so that's awesome. I'm going to delete you. Can you fix it, Robin?
I should be able to re-add you to the initiative. Which one are you? You're the 41, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm going to remove that one.
So yeah, that one you've got it there. What was your initiative?
20.
20. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
The order. Cool.
So
You
heading
should be
there.
good.
Yeah, cool. We'll be casting Hunter's Mark on this guy again. Oh, not again. Casting Hunter's Mark, unleashing an arrow, followed by a second arrow.
fire.
Looking for the button to click. 29 to hit.
Oh,
Hits.
Holy shit.
yes! Level 5!
Plus 1d6. That's 12 points of damage on the first strike. Second,
It is not a fan.
second longbow attack. Second fire. 29 again.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes!
that is such a high hit chance.
Plus another. And the actual 13 points of damage for that strike.
Minus 13. Yeah, you just 2 arrows slam. It did not expect you to be able to retaliate. It severely underestimated you, as all of the tentacles now turn directly to you, Ren.
So you're like, yes, give me cover! I can't take this shit.
Over to you, Bear.
Okay, so it's got Ren, so I'm going to move as close. It's just out of my fucking range. Cool. So I'm going to move up to about here, but like stealthily as I can.
Yep.
And I'm going to hold my turn until it gets closer to me, much closer range.
Right, so if it gets within striking distance, you want to hit it.
Yeah. So I'm going to wait for it to come.
Cool, that's fair enough. All right, so it's gonna start its turn. With a roar, I want you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Yes, everyone.
I do believe, Robin, you have to do the roaring sound.
I will once we see how
And
it's impacted.
For those in the
Nat
chat
20.
sheet, you can give us rerolls. If just saying, you can spend those points, rerolls and everything.
So, in your minds, all of you feel the sharp screech as there's a screech as this thing just pierces out with its mind to all of you. Everybody except Red Helm and Soraya, you guys take 4 points of psychic damage as its mind just blasts through all of you. You all hear, "What have you done? You killed my Fishy! You will die for that." And all eyes still pointing at you, Ren. You see the true beauty that is a beholder, which I love. All right, so let's roll 3d10s.
Oh, this is not good.
It never is. Okay, so we've got a 9, a 5, and a 1. So we'll start with the 1. So first of all, can you make a wisdom save, please, Ren?
Oh god. 7?
You do not make it. So you are now charmed. So you can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with you. So you think this is a pretty sexy floating ball with an eye.
Fantastic. Hey there,
next. How you doing? Next up, you get hit by an enervation ray. Please go ahead and make a con save.
Oh god.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
All the dice. All the dice are failing me right now.
That was
I need rerolls.
Just throwing it out there quickly in chat, we've got a reroll come through from Ren.
Oh, I'm not even going to put it on the screen. I'm just going to take it right now.
Just roll it.
10?
No, unfortunately not. As you do this black beam, which you saw shoot into the sky before, hits you straight in the chest. Okay. You're about to see what you're up against.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
You get hit by 39 points of necrotic damage
Oh,
as this beam
shit.
slams into you. And he says, die.
I'm so strong. I've got all this HP. I've got things to make people alive. You idiots! Why would you taunt him? Why did you taunt him?
Are you still up, Red?
Still up.
Okay.
Not this time.
The last beam then is going to be a 9, which is a disintegration ray.
Great.
Holy
So
crap!
let's go ahead and make a dex save for me.
No, I got you covered here, I think.
Good at those. Come on, you got that.
19.
Makes it. So,
He's still going to take half of a shit.
You take half disintegration.
yeah, I'm just to make sure if it does.
No
Okay,
way,
I think
really?
this one actually you dodge it, so you actually take no damage. So you're able to definitely dodge out of the way of this red beam that just flies over you.
Ren just hobbles out of the way, practically limping dead.
Next up, we have Claymore.
He's just doing straight rolls, right? Not attack rolls.
Well, attacks in the sense that he's throwing you with beams of elemental energy.
They're still fucking us up, dude.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing I'm thinking Bane's not going to actually help that much with. We'll take a D4 off an attack roll, but it's not going to...
Doesn't seem, at least, to be attacking in the conventional sense.
Yeah. In which case, Hunter's Mark has a... That's a bonus. Yeah, well, we'll do Hunter's Mark and then chuck a javelin at him.
Chuck a jav.
And we'll make it 2, because, you know...
Might as well.
Pew. Pew.
Neither of those hit.
Oh dear.
As you see the tentacles sort of weave their way around, dodging adeptly. This is not the first projectiles it's had thrown its way, as you see scars across its head, and it says to your mind, you may as well be using toothpicks for the good it will do you. And all of the eyes turn towards you. Claim. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Run away! Assuming that the building I'm taking cover behind.
Why run from fate? For surely I will take your life as you took my fishes. And
dropped. His voice got more deep.
Well, it's getting angrier, you know. It's just a common knowledge. All right, Zip, you're up.
I am. I'm gonna run over to the edge here. Are we there? Just gonna check my distances for a second. Sweet. I'm gonna run there. That would put me in distance to cast a really long smack on the bum, and I'm gonna cast haste on. I'm gonna cast haste onto our good friend Bear.
Yep.
Bear now gets an additional +2 AC.
Oh, yes.
Advantage on dex save throws, and an additional attack on each turn.
Epic.
Very, very good.
how long?
And with that, for 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Yeah, should be plenty.
Pretty sweet. And with that, I'm going to hope that he doesn't, I haven't hurt him, so he shouldn't look at me. And then just to double check, can I then move again?
Yes.
Moved, cast something, and I'm just going to duck back around the corner.
Cool. Very nicely done.
Hey guys, how you doing here?
I just did a really long range pat on the bum for Bear, so he's feeling really good about himself now. You should watch him. He's going to be insane.
Right, yeah. Is it bad? Where's Ren?
Hobbling somewhere. I don't know.
I'm still in the middle of the field.
But you're actually very happy. You keep making flirting eyes towards this guy.
This is fun.
it's just a love fight. It's fine. Soraya, you are up.
Let's be. If I hit fireball, I will hit everyone, won't I?
It's a 20-foot radius.
Oh yeah.
So as long as you just aim it properly, you should be okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna hit slow. I'm gonna cast slow on it. You need to make a saving throw.
As you begin to cast, you see the eyes turn towards you, and you see a cone of magical energy flow up around the creature as it creates a anti-magic field around its body.
Oh.
Motherfucker!
Hacks!
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
I hate you.
He says, "Try again. You think this is a child's game? You killed my fish. For that I will have your head." And all of them look towards you now, Soraya.
Motherfucker. Okay, can I can still run, right?
Absolutely you can. There will be... so all of these buildings do look a bit damaged now. It would be risky to go in, but if you're willing to play with fate, I'm happy for you to run into a collapsing building.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out if I can get to the other side.
Not through this building, no.
Damn it. Okay,
You have to run all the way around.
Okay, I'm gonna hit... Can I go... I mean, it ends the map. Can I please go here? Like, behind it?
Yeah, you'll be able to, for sure.
Sorry, thanks.
What I'll do for you to make it just a little bit easier is I'll move this up. Can I move it up?
Thank you.
I'm moving it up. Supposed to be able to move it up. Yeah, it's coming. Bam.
I'm so mad that the slow didn't work.
Beautiful.
So mad.
Awesome. So, with that, your turn ends, and Red Helm, yours begins.
Okay, Red Helm, after... Right, he's just been sticking his head around the corner watching what's just happened. So he saw the... Whatever Soraya tried to do did not work, and Xanathar, I hope it's Xanathar's response, or was that just Soraya?
Yeah, so effectively, the way that his... yes, you did. I think the mental thing was only to Soraya that turn. But the way that his field works is effectively you see sort of a radiating cone in the direction of Soraya's cast. So anything coming from the direction is effectively nullified.
Okay, alright. I got confused because I saw a ring around the beholder.
Yeah, I moved it specifically so that when your turn starts, you can sort of do yourself.
Alright, but I'm going to stick with my original plan. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pop out around the corner. I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to level 3 guiding bolt this son of a bitch.
Oh, very
Yeah,
good.
dude.
Go for it.
That's a dirty
20 hits. Yep.
Okay. Alright, and then all those extra levels of guiding bolt are going to... So that's standard, 9 points of radiant damage, and then I get 2 more D6s.
Very good. Hit it. Hit it.
Okay, that's... Whoa. So 15 points of radiant damage all up, and the next turn has advantage against it.
Cool.
Next hit. And I can do a cantrip, or...
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm going to Sacred Flame
as well.
So he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
You are truly testing its patience. It has an 11, so it does not make it.
It takes 1 point of radiant damage.
Or you hit it real hard for a total of 16.
Or... Hang on, I just want to double check something because it's a cantrip and they usually go up at level 5. One moment.
Yeah, I'll let you tell me how much damage it does later. So that's a total of 16 points of damage. What a good
There's another D8. There's another
Roll that
D8.
D8.
It's level 5.
Let's see it. Let's see it roll another one. Oh, there you go.
No, it's
Oh,
a
close.
4. So that's 5 points of radiant damage to that son of a bitch.
Very
All right,
nice. Pumping out damage.
I'm going to look over to Ren and just shout out to Ren, get over here! And I'm going to duck behind the corner again.
Awesome. So you hear as you strike it, and it's in pain, and the searing of the energy comes through you. The eyes turn towards you for the brief moment that you are in its field of view. And as you turn around the corner, with its view not on you anymore, it says, I don't think you realize that I have the ability to move. Next up, we have Ren.
Ren is
So
charmed,
you
right?
you cannot do anything harmful against this creature. So let me just quickly make sure I've got that effect. So you're charmed by for an hour or until the beholder harms the creature. It harmed you in that last turn, or didn't it?
It did.
You got hit
Oh,
afterwards,
shit,
so
yeah.
you're free of the charm.
Oh, good. Okay, good. So, first thing I'm going to do is just... I can't whistle. Whistle for the dog, so Mister's going to come bounding along.
The dog's going to die.
That was a pretty good whistle towards the end there. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, this is going to be so good.
There's my little tiny doggo. And doggo is going to completely bare its teeth and go charging at Xanathar.
Awesome. Go ahead.
For a bite attack.
Hits.
19 to hit.
Whoa, good puppy.
For 6 piercing.
Latches onto the doggo. Latches on. So sort of here, or where you putting the doggy?
The dog is now right next to it. That's run out of its movement now. It's done.
Cool.
It's going to die.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna not say yes or no to that. Cool.
So that's the dog's turn, and then for me, with Hunter's mark is still up.
Yes.
Okay, so I've got 2 attacks. So just gonna shake, get out of this thing. I'm going to fire away a longbow arrow. 20 to hit.
Hits.
6 plus 5, 11 damage.
Beautiful.
How do you want to do this?
No. No.
Ren is then going to just hightail it around the corner there, and also cast Cure Wounds on herself.
Beautiful.
If that's going to work. At level 1. For 8 points of healing. Fantastic. And just take a big deep breath and just sit down against or lean against the wall.
Big day so far.
And try and whistle for the dog again.
Would be that it eventually will come back to you.
If it's still alive.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the chances?
This is fine.
Exactly.
All right, cool. So as your turn ends, one of the eyes turns towards the wolf as it has approached him in melee, and he is going to react.
Oh shit!
Come on.
And blast with one of its rays. The beast gets attacked by a telekinetic ray. Go ahead and make a strength save.
How the
You
shit
guys
do I
thought
make a strength
Tarantula was a
save?
dick.
So you should have a stat block for your doggy, but you can just do sort of a, yeah. So yeah, the 6 does not make it. You see the wolf lifted up off the ground, picked up and then thrown across the map into the distance. The dog takes 1d8 points damage. So one point of damage as it hits the ground, bludgeoning.
Animal cruelty.
Like
Next up,
Ren is watching this around the corner. Just calls out, "No, miss!" Just gets flung against the wall.
And as that all begins to occur as well, the rest of you start to feel that there's more than just the beholder here.
Oh no!
For indeed, surely this creature does not come alone.
Sounds like someone wants to get the homebrew.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's always the way. You know, we're just trying to get the homebrew started. You see piles of goo start to grow out of the ground as tentacles begin to pop up all over the place, out of the walls around the area. We'll grab one. There's another one over here, another one over here, one over here, here. As these tentacles just start to sprout up around the place.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Exactly.
Next up, we have Bear.
So with me little love tap on my left butt cheek, I'm going to excitedly rage. And I'm going to just come straight for Xanathar.
Raging.
I'm going to plow into him recklessly. And I'm going to rip in my Floxen blade and just jam it as deep as I can.
If you were so inclined, now would be a time to fill the chat with rage icons.
16 does not hit.
What about 21 though? Because I'm recklessly, so I get advantage,
You hit
right?
with a 21, yeah.
Yes!
He would like to rage.
So I'm going to dish out a 2-8, what's that, 34 points of damage.
Remind me how many charges that works.
I got 2 more to go.
Awesome.
And I've also got 2 more attacks to go. So.
Yep. Well, continue on.
So I'm just going to keep plunging as well. I'm going. 17.
It does not hit.
Oh,
What?
What? The 16 hit?
No,
No,
21.
21 hit.
Oh, sorry.
21 hit. Alright, so I missed with the second, but I'm going to plow in the third for shits and giggles.
Nat 20!
Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Robin looks so disappointed.
So that will do me.
Oh my!
What?
Oh my lord!
So preemptively throw that little card on there.
Oh wow!
This
Oh
needs
my
a
God.
clip.
That was all the haste. That was all the haste because
That was all the haste.
Oh,
So what's that? 49, 53,
damage.
61 points of damage on the last one, plus it's like 90 points of damage or something.
Obviously, that's 49, 50, 57, 61.
Plus the first attack.
I did though. Yes, a total of 90 what knows damage. It is definitely bleeding now. As all of the eyes for sure turn towards you.
Why?
And with another blast from its mind, you all hear, "How dare you come into my lair, kill my fish, and then force me to retreat. The entire Xanathar guild will now be after you." And with that, you see the creature blink out of existence
Damn it!
as it teleports away from your sight.
Red Helm
There's-
jumps around the
There's
corner.
no chance of a reaction or one last move.
I will say, and this is a big if, that you can make one attack, Bear, in its attempt to escape.
Kill it.
There we go.
I was hoping to That's not what I meant, but I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Oh my
I'll
God.
double take it. I will double take it. I'm still rolling.
Stand up. Oh my god.
Someone screenshot Robin's face.
Oh my god.
We joked earlier about Anne and Robin having an aneurysm, but
It just broke the DM.
Oh my god.
reminds me of a time that somebody's like cat ran through multiple walls in a row to get out and
On your plus side, I've run out of Flux and Blade charges.
Yep, it's great. All right. So, how do you want to do it?
Oh my god.
Get out.
I just want to lay the blade as it's disappearing just through it and just like make it literally pop like a giant balloon. Just crap go everywhere.
What?
So yeah, the poison on your blade dripping, the last drop about to fall off. As you see this creature attempt to flee, the eyeballs look away from you for a second, and that was enough for you to reach around, take the blade into its eye, drive it as deep as it would go as the poison penetrates Xanathar. And as the teleportation magic begins to take effect, instead of teleporting cohesively, its body just absolutely blows to pieces as chunks teleport all over the courtyard.
I love how you use the term reach around and penetrate in the same sentence for Beowulf killing this thing.
That's why we have the R filter.
I just realised I did about 160 points of damage on Robin then.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I am so glad that Flux and Blade is done now.
Are these tentacle things still here, or
They disappear as Xanathar disappears as well.
Well, he's not giving you anything.
Is there any like tentacle of Xanathar just hanging around?
All over the place.
yeah?
all
should
over
we
the place.
have a quick look
I got it.
In
around?
the meantime,
wanna-
and this is the reason why I asked it, because I was kind of asking that last turn to be directed at me more for drama more than anything. But can I run out, get to about here, cast Misty Steps on right up in Xanathar's face, but just that fraction too late.
That's beautiful. So as the body just begins to explode, you teleport in and just get a face full of beholder guts
Yeah,
right
boy.
at the middle.
That's why I asked if we were going to get a last-minute opportunity. I figured out I was going to try and stab him at this last
Yeah,
second.
so you are all sort of recovering from this when the sound of wings and the flapping of griffins begin to fill the air.
Quickly look through the meat chunks of the Xanathar. Can we quickly look through before they get here, or?
You can try. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Oh yeah, my strong suit. -1. Let's do this. 17. Hey.
All right. With the 17, as you investigate inside of his flesh folds, you uncover a sort of an odd, natural-looking sphere. It's not perfect. It really does look like it was developed, naturally, but it is the color red.
It matches my helmet.
It does. It sure does. And that's all you're able to sort of uncover as the flying battalion of Waterdeep descends upon your location. And immediately you have crossbows aimed towards you all as the guards are hovering around you. The leader of the guards steps down from his griffin in amongst all of you and says, "Weapons down! Weapons down!"
Nah, hold the blade up to Flux and Blade. You really want to go me, bro? You really want to have a go?
Yeah, fair.
You,
That's right.
he points at one of his griffin riders, and a bolt fires, and it misses your toes by a fraction. And he says, "That was on purpose. Do you want to see how we go if we're aiming for you?"
Yep, I partly draw a shotgun and hold it up. I can do this too.
Bear. It's all right, Bear. Calm.
He held his hand up, and he lets it go.
Oh shit!
As
cast Shield of Faith on Bear. That's plus the things they see.
I cast Hold Person on Bear.
Frozen.
As arrows just start to volley down upon you, make a dex save.
Where exactly are these people with the? Where exactly are they on the map?
So I will quickly find you griffins. I'll hand draw the griffins quickly.
Yeah, just more nipple buildings, be fine.
We just
They need to roll a wisdom save for Hold Person.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Jesus. So much new.
Oh yeah. Tonight.
He crushes the wisdom. So it's just the arrows. So I don't have Griffin. Let's see if I have Bird. We're gonna quickly find out what we have as options here. You get a bunch of these bird-like creatures that are hovering as the shadows that you can see from above begin to descend upon you. They're much bigger than that. Yeah. This is the shadow they cast. As the riders are sitting upon them, aiming directly at you all. This is actually cool. It looks like it's a shadow, actually.
Yeah.
Totally
Right, so
plain.
You have +2 to your AC at the moment as well as your haste. Yeah, so you're a fucking tank right now.
I'm hugely tanking right now. This is great. I'm basically got Paladin AC.
Yeah.
So yeah, the strikes come down upon you as the barrage. So yeah, go ahead and make that dex save.
Yeah, I got a 12. I made the dex save.
So you take. Let's see how much you take. A total of 28 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, half that. I was already raging from before.
You
so
absolutely were, and the rage doth continue.
The rage doth continue.
Are you doing anything amongst this action?
Oh, look, I'd love to, but I can see the party getting jacked up, so I'm going to just calm down and put my gun back on my...
I love the idea of you just getting hit by 6 arrows, popping the gun back, and be like, all right, you got me.
Because no one actually realised I got no idea how to fire the gun. I just know how to hold it.
That's true. You've never actually fired the thing. The guardsmen eventually come, and a few of them tackle you. Not tackle you to the ground, but they take you down if they.
Oh
can.
yeah, tackle! I want UFC style. We're gonna beat the shit.
Are you gonna let them take you down?
No, I'm not gonna make it easy. Let's say that.
All right, go ahead and make a strength save. With a 24, you find 3 of the guardsmen attempt to bring you down. One of them throws a bowler at your feet, which catches perfectly. Another one tries to get you down with sort of a gun that shoots a net. And the net hits you, but in your raged form, you are able to sustain the force without going down. You are covered in net. Your feet are bowlered, and yet you still stand firm, but unable to move. You do not go down. Eventually, you are able. They do come down, nullified to some extent, and the head guardsman says, "All right, everybody, get around here. Any movements towards weapons, I will have you executed."
I'll walk out. What seems to be the problem, officer?
Hands where I can see them.
Hey, yep. Sorry, I had to do something with my mouse. Sorry.
What are you doing with mice?
Red, we told you to keep your hands in your pants, buddy. It's not practice.
He says, right, who are you and what have you done to cause all this mess?
We are the Winchester Shields. We were minding our own business. We heard the commotion and we came to see what was happening, and we saw red points at the bits of meat. This creature with many tentacles, and we just we attacked it because it was destroying the town.
And the dead bodies, is that your doing too?
That was the thing that came out.
Do we know Xanathar? Yes.
Yeah. I'll let you make a hit to figure out if you as a character did that leap.
Sorry.
I'll let you figure out if you as a character made that leap with a history check if you want.
Oh God.
But you do commonly know that Xanathar is a beholder. He's quite a thankless figure.
He was talking about the fish anyway.
Yeah, you kind of figure out that was Xanathar.
The
Okay.
fish is Xanathar. The fish was Xanathar.
Yeah, Soraya, you kind of you're not actually sure what this thing was.
Okay.
Yeah, the fish was giant, right? It couldn't have been its goldfish.
Okay. I just go and I'm like, excuse me, okay, maybe not me.
Hands
this
where I can
time,
see them.
But excuse you, we just helped you.
Excuse
You should
me,
be grateful.
Gods! And
Excuse me.
they
God.
immediately are upon you. Go ahead and make a
Excuse
strength
you.
save.
Who do you think you are?
Make a strength save.
All right, boys, get the hands off. I'm going to come for you.
I got -1.
So again, these guards towards
Alright.
you.
Can I cast Calm Emotions?
How dare you touch me?
Yeah, so you manage to hold your hand out. You burn through the ropes that shoot towards you, and immediately this sets him off to become a bit more hostile. Go ahead and cast your calm emotions if you'd like.
Yeah, so that everyone in a 20-foot sphere has to make a charisma save versus DC 14.
Oh, I'm going to crush this.
I'm gonna sleep after this. I'm gonna sleep too.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
The
God.
guards,
No, not at all.
guards are very
Yeah,
susceptible
boy, 25.
to motion magic, so. Yeah, so this will just make Soraya still mad.
That's fine. It's more for the guards and stuff as well. It's just
So go ahead and read out what the spell does.
okay. So you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose must make a charisma save. If a creature fails a saving throw, choose one of the following two effects. I can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Alternatively, I can make a target indifferent about creatures of my choice that is hostile. That it is hostile towards. That indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. When the spell ends, the creature does become hostile again, unless the DM rules otherwise.
Awesome.
So at the moment, I'm just trying to get the guards to calm the F down so we can explain, because I know my card.
With a perfect de-escalation strategy right out of there was a guy who wrote a book about being in hostage situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just nail it, and they all chill out, and immediately where he had his hand up to fire another volley of arrows at Soraya, his hand dwindles down, seems calm, and he says, "My apologies. Sorry, you were saying?"
Yes, that creature was attacking people. We didn't see any guards, and we have the ability to help, so we took it out. Mostly my companion over there that your guards have tied up. He actually took it out with a couple of mighty blows.
Well, I see. Guards, if you would all like to investigate the pieces, can you corroborate that this is indeed a tentacle creature? Did you say what type of creature it was?
It had one big eye in the middle of its face, big mouth, a lot of tentacles on its head.
So how is this spell broken? Is it like
if anyone attacks them, so it's concentration and it lasts for
cool. So I'm with you. So literally this guy says, "Oh, Xanathar, the leader of one of the most criminal guilds in the city."
Oh,
wow.
was that was? Sorry.
What an interesting discovery. This must have been a truly terrifying fight. I am pleased.
We'll need new plate mail for my pants.
Well, I'm not sure how that affects, but good luck finding them. There's plenty of tailors around the city.
Ha! Red Sword himself.
This guy just, in probably his greatest achievement as an officer, bringing down at least, or being witness to the bringing down of one of the criminal masterminds of the city. He seems to just not be able to enjoy the moment at all.
Well, we are the Winchester Shields.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you are.
If there's any reward or anything for the capture of, or the destruction of the Xanathar, as it were.
Oh, I'm sure there's some reward, but nothing truly exciting.
Okay. Are we able to claim a piece of this just in case there is a bounty or anything like that?
I see your friend there literally has several tentacles in his fists.
Whatever it's in. Oh, okay. Well, that works out well too.
I feel like that'll be plenty to support your claim.
I believe we've earned that. We
indeed.
literally blew the thing apart from the inside, but I feel like there is a debt owed to us by eliminating this. Can I cast a little bit of an investigation, just see what rank of, what type of official he is?
Sure. So immediately from what you know of the city guard, the flying squadrons are some of the most well-ranked or at least well-appreciated of the Waterdeep Defense Force. This man here not only has one set of wings, but 3 set of wings, making up sort of an arch of symbols that appear, where the rest of his squadron seems to be mostly one wings on their armor, and one of them has 2 wings.
Look, all I'm saying is that while we've done the hard work here, there's no reason to say that you can't be, get an extra set of wings to go on your, shirt there to be the person who reports that this has happened and be the one to take the chunks in.
The griffin head is surely something to be attained.
Well, I mean, you've done a fantastic job here today, being a part of the team that took down one of the biggest crime lords.
I find it hard to be excited, but I assume that it is exciting.
Oh, let me just advise you. It definitely is something you would be excited about. I feel like later today you're going to be
he shrugs. He shrugs. He's like, "I'll take your word for it."
I'm just going to tap.
At the very least, if you bring this, come visit us at the top of the Eyrie tomorrow. I'm sure that we'll be willing to take you on a flight around the city if that would be enough thanks.
Or a bounty, possibly.
Well, take that to the guardhouse and see what the bounty is on Xanathar's head. I'm sure that there'll be plenty on offer.
Are we okay to go? Or Ren, you want to say something?
No, it's fine. I think we're on our way.
We good to go?
Can I just get, is it worthwhile me getting him to write something down for me? Just, the fact that we actually were the ones responsible for it and get him to sign a bit of paper.
I think
otherwise,
a good idea.
we rock up and be like, we're the ones who did it. And be like, what?
He says, no, I hear what you're saying. Hey, Timothy. And a guy flies on over and he's like, yes, boss? This is the Winchester Shields?
Yeah, Winchester, but if you drop it, we'll give you a wine.
Winchester Shields. Write that down. As far as the report goes, the Winchester Shields were able to break in here. They saw the blasts. They killed the leader of the underworld, at least the underground of Waterdeep. And then I believe they are now going to go and get drinks. Did you say that you owned an establishment?
In fact, our establishment is in need of some dire repairs. It would be fantastic if you would take care of that for us.
Well, I'm not really good with my hands besides sort of commanding forces.
Command it to be done.
Right. We can discuss this at a later date. I think everyone... It's time that we be going back to our residence. Where's your dog, Ren? We should probably grab your dog, and we should go, guys.
With a limp, your dog makes it around the corner, sniffing at some beholder chunks.
Jim just slowly walks backwards, just where he sees the wink and just exits around the corner slowly. Just bit by bit. little legs carrying him. Surrender. Let's get out of here.
And with that, as the team, the Winchester Shields, begin to make their way out of this particular battleground in the street, that is where we'll end the session for this evening.
Oh, Robin,
What
you
a
must.
session.
Oh my god, that was insane.
We just killed Xanathar. What the?
We killed Xanathar. Well, Rod killed Xanathar.
Yeah, hang on, calm down. Wait. Don't wait this is.
I believe there was the proverbial we just saying.
Actually, no, hang on. Zim and Bear killed
Yeah.
Xanathar.
So
I
Xanathar was
pretty guiding bolted, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
About I got a shot.
Xanathar was about at half health before Rod got to him.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That was the whole point. Just wear him down before the barbarian can get to him.
I wish we had a Barb to write a story about that pat on the bum that inspired Rob.
Yeah.
Rod to
So
absolutely.
you guys will have to go and consult some of the NPC bards in the city to get them to write songs for you. You'll have to commission them.
We'll have them play at the Winchester.
Zim, was it
In the
like a
right
high
position.
five? Was it a high five, pat on the ass?
It was definitely a low five.
It was
Well,
almost like a mage hand pat on the bum from 30 yards.
It's just like send out.
It was
the-
like a solid palm
slap.
grasp.
Yeah, it was almost just enough to be a tap, almost a little bit of a semi-grab right in the right
Yeah.
position.
Oh god. All right. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure to hang out with you all tonight.
Yes.
Are we raiding anybody this evening?
Yeah, we can raid someone. We can go and raid the Lost Chapters.
Spread some of that love
Yeah,
around.
and we'll be back on Monday night with Raging Recaps,
Should be a good one.
talking about what the hell just happened.
What the
Hopefully.
hell indeed.
Yeah, so we're going to raid the Lost Chapters. They're currently playing Storm King's Thunder.
Woo!
Should be good.
Sounds like
But
fun.
absolutely epic session tonight.
So thanks,
That was
yeah.
awesome.
Thanks everybody.
Make sure you give them some rage emotes when we hit the raid. See you there,
Always
shortly.
gonna slap those raid emotes.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Right.
Bye.
Whole